What's up, everybody?
Hello.
I'm crooked.
This is another episode.
Wait, I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bloomers and GOB Productions proudly presents to you. It is the main man, Audi, the one with the veneers. You can call him Chris. And me, that annoying one called CT. And we are the three wise men talking wrestling. How? And if you're not down with that, me and my dog Earl, say hi. We got 2 words for you. Okay.
Yeah. But
now the dog want to be quiet this week.
right now, yes. So there we go again, another episode of the Three Knots at One talking wrestling, and we are here today because we've had Eric.
much.
Yeah. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this is what we want you to do. We on Apple Podcasts now.
Woo, move it up in the world.
They finally cleared all of that. You know, they can't just let anybody in. But yeah, we there. And so what you can do is go on, subscribe, buy out, put a little 5-star, boom, and give us a little review after the episodes.
Apple, Spotify, we're gonna have a YouTube up.
Yep.
We're gonna be on some other iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
We're gonna be everywhere. We're trying to take over the world. Okay.
Taking over.
And
we're on Audible. We're on Audible.
And we're on Audible.
Yeah. So there you go. So on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you think of the show. Even if you think that I, with all of my do-rags and graphic tees, kind of suck over here, I would like to hear it.
Is that Mraz?
Yes, this is Jason Mraz.
Okay, that was close.
Yeah, no, that is one of my favorites. And if y'all don't like it, but yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I think that we supposed to do that in the first 2 minutes to get that YouTube algorithm going on. So there y'all go.
There you go.
Yeah, we're also not supposed to cuss within the first 5 to 7 minutes. I'm doing great right now.
Yeah, how long have we been on here? This is about to get ugly.
I was saying, cutting it close.
Right. Oh, I mean, no, actually, we've actually been kind of cool in the first 5 minutes. It's like when we get 30 minutes in and we get into that,
Yeah.
I don't know how they feel about alcohol promotion, but it's all right.
There's been so much happening in the world of wrestling, from Impact Wrestling, drama on the WWE,
yes,
EW, Minoru Suzuki.
Man,
let's give it up to him. He's done with his United States tour. He is heading back to Japan as of his social media. He completely killed all of his matches that he's been in, and he's saying that he had a good experience, and I'm like, yo,
hey, he made a fan out of me.
Yeah, he did. He even fought Nick Gage in one of his tour. I was like, really?
Oh, Lord.
It was like in a little ballroom, and they got in the chairs and they was going back and forth. Hey,
we have another dog.
All right.
We are a dog-friendly podcast, but not cats. Fuck. They're assholes.
I got a cat, and she is an a-hole.
All right. I just cussed with the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's all right. I think hopefully it is past that.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about what is going on. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with how it all?
Let's start. Well, we already did talk about how King Xavier Woods.
Man.
We can talk about his coordination and lack thereof. I'm just happy that he won Like
Yeah.
that he's the one that pitched this, and I can only see good things coming from his side of winning.
Yeah.
My Queen of the Damned, Selena Vega, it's hit or miss. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for her, but
I'm happy for her, but where was like that British accent coming and going and coming and going? Like, why?
God, I would do it too. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think everybody, the whole idea is to do it the entire time or try to get through the entire time. It was like she only did it on like whenever she said here.
Well, like, if she really wanted to do it, she should have looked at what King Booker did.
Yeah.
And emulate that, which I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't mind. If I use a British accent, it's going to bloody suck. So I get it that she's like, oh, I'm going to use a British accent, but I'm also going to use an American one as well. Because let's get it straight, all right? We can mess up a British accent. All these British people are coming over to America and taking our jobs as superheroes, okay? I'm tired and sick and tired of all these Brits coming over here and they get to take all our superheroes, okay? Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange. I don't know. Hey, Robert Pattinson is Batman. Come on. We can take all American superheroes. We are allowed to try to fuck up or try to emulate. And here I am cussing again.
I'll just go let it be.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, no, like, no seriousness, let me take this off. Yeah, yeah, like I thought her coronation, I didn't like the fact that she just came out by herself. Like, there should have been somebody to actually present or, just
well,
something like that for her. But it was like she's out there by herself and she's trying to make something work. Like, that's what it felt like to me. She's trying to, hey, ring announcer, you got to do this. And this is what I am going to do. Am I going to?
said she's the Queen of the Damned, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Queen of the Damned is a movie that starred Aaliyah. Selena Vega is a huge fan of Aaliyah. It also sort of looks like a tiny version of her. And she cosplayed as the Queen of the Damned. And when I saw that, all I could say was, Queen, damn!
Yeah.
I do like her cosplays.
Yeah. Like, she's on it. Like, she's been on it.
Yeah.
I'm still fresh with her, so I felt sorry. Like, man, there should be somebody for her, but
I mean, I thought it was gonna be Carmella just because she has that beautiful like gimmick going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go off on a side note, but I'm gonna go off on a slight little side note.
Mm-hmm.
The draft was pure stupidity and nothing.
Yeah.
It did nothing.
Like the fact that on Raw we had Liv Morgan versus Carmella. Last time I checked, I saw that all on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in all honesty, what they should have done is just, I don't know.
You gotta listen. I'm hoping for another Twitter rant to come up for the draft so you can get all that out.
For the draft, it's simple. It's just so simple. Keep all the champions on their respective brand, which I mean that's going to go into a little bit of a Charlotte Becky thing right there.
Yeah.
And then all you have to do is like, if you know you have something set up with one of the champions, don't move that, like the main person that's going for the title. Just move around kind of like the mid cards and people who you think you would like to challenge. I don't know.
See, I think that it honestly with that, like, if there's a belt change, there should be one person to be like, hey, we exchanging belts. Fight me for yours. I'll fight you for mine.
Man.
Look, and
What?
how the undisputed title pretty much came to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they did that and then is one champion for like okay, I see storylines happening for that. Like if it was Becky and Charlotte, right?
Mm-hmm.
Becky wins. All of this Charlotte shit would be a great work no matter how serious it is. Okay, now you want to act like a bitch. We're gonna have you work your way back to that championship then, or or if it's like and then I mean it don't have to be everybody, just we're gonna do all of our belts that way. If there's no, they can exchange if one person decides, it can be like that.
Also, they shouldn't have the thing until after WrestleMania. No, not after WrestleMania, after Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Like that's the true catalyst of it. I don't know what the WWE has been thinking, which everybody has been saying the same thing. Why? Why after the Crown Jewels do you want to take effect the new draft thing? When you have a pay-per-view, I don't know, coming up January 1st, that's like, I don't know, New Year's Day, and like New Year's means like a new day. I mean, yes, it is. And that's when you can, I don't know, start your whole like, oh, okay, now we have everybody coming over to their respective sides, or have the draft. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would do it like after Mania.
That too.
Yeah, actually,
Like just don't do it like right before Survivor Series. Like it makes no sense.
See, I think they should always have the draft after Survivor Series, just because the Royal Rumble is just one gaggle of people fighting each other anyways. So there's no point in like switching sides then. But like right after Survivor Series, cool. Because that way, like people have been on the same brand for a year. So they have this whole brand superiority. They're like, okay, I've been on Raw for a year. Okay, I want Raw to win, even though Raw's 3 hours and SmackDown is still better because I don't know, it's 2 hours.
I think that a lot of it, I think their whole lineup is a little off when it comes to the road to WrestleMania. I understand that the road to WrestleMania, how they wanted to be early in the year, and they put SummerSlam to be like that big showcase. I honestly think that if that's what it's going to take, then right after the show, honestly, right after SummerSlam, then the road to WrestleMania should begin. Some of those storylines where that is going to come, like, like if you're gonna say Big E is going to lose at WrestleMania to this, then there should be a year storyline or where ends meet.
Give him the Roman Reigns treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, let him hold it for an entire year and let intertwining stories meet. And like even like this whole Seth Rollins thing, he is going to fight to win this back, right? Shoot. Hold on 1 second.
Well, I hope they don't do. I hope they don't try to go back to this Rollins versus Reigns thing that they tried at the beginning of the year for the Survivor Series.
I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're set on Big E because
Big E and Roman.
They don't have a scheduled match for him.
Oh, okay.
Because he won a chance for the title at a future date.
Yeah. They never say when. Yeah.
So I mean,
hopefully, like the week before Survivor Series or something. Like, oh my God, they better not try to pull something. Because they did that same thing with Jinder and AJ.
But then again, I understand that just because I don't. As much as you don't hinder Jinder wasn't the greatest of matches with Brock.
Yeah,
done anything for him.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite Brock matches. Like this past like 5 years, the AJ and Brock at Survivor Series. Yeah. That and then Daniel Bryan one.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan and Brock. I think that was at Royal Rumble or something like that.
Yeah, I lost where I was with that, but yeah, I think that.
Oh, we're still talking about pretty much Survivor Series.
Like just like Big E like holding the title.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And not, I'm just saying, like maybe they try to like pull a fast one and like try to put it on Seth so they can get Seth versus Roman at Survivor Series.
Then
Kind of like how they did.
When Big E is the face. So I definitely see them keeping the title on Big E. Please, please, WWE keeps the title on Big E. Don't give him the Kofi treatment. Like, oh my.
No. And that's what I was saying. If you're gonna do a Big E and Seth Rollins to be a big match, I'm about to give this dog a lot of love. If you're gonna do Big E and Seth Rollins in like a big match, then yeah, I see like this thing, like how they did it with the ladder match being the thing. Big E would win. You go to the bottom, and the story is Big E being the fighting champion and Seth Rollins is fighting his way back up. But that would happen right after SummerSlam. So his road to WrestleMania begins. And you know, it don't even have to be this big thing. Oh, the road to WrestleMania type thing. We gonna know from the very beginning. Hey, we see the
this is where they headed. Yeah,
this is where we're headed. But yeah,
everything is scheduled to change just because of like ratings and all that jazz.
Yeah.
At which, I mean, if they this with their storylines and everything, for the most part, people want to think like, oh, I don't want to watch this because I don't know, we're gonna have the same rematch of Carmella and Liv Morgan for like, I don't know, the 7th time this week.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a new era last night. We got his rematches.
Even on the SmackDown after Crown Jewel, they had Mansoor versus Ali.
Yeah.
That's cool. They had Doudrop versus Selena Vega.
Yeah.
Raw. And they're still like,
it's like, even okay, I know that I'm new to like being invested in Raw, but for them to have like the roster that they have and the big match is all these transplant come in fighting for a title shot, it's like, damn, we're some of the ones that's been in trying to fight to get a title shot. You bringing all these SmackDown transplants over here, and just because they the big names, the Finn Balor and the Kevin Owens and the Seth Rollins and the Rey Mysterio, it was like, okay. And honestly, if you wanted to put if you wanted to put this match to be the big heel, like how Chris said, have a big heel like Seth Rollins, then I would intertwine somebody on the original roster that stayed. Like, but it was like, okay, so all these people that are new, and I still don't know I still don't care for who's on the roster now, other than Omos and AJ and Randy and
which they were thinking about breaking them up at the thing.
Crown Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the draft. But a smart person was like, hey, he's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's about almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah. I mean, if he was ready, I would just broke him up in the draft.
Yeah.
Like move him to SmackDown or something, or move AJ to SmackDown, or almost SmackDown.
And even if he was ready, y'all ain't just gotta break him up. Let him fade into his solo career, like
into his character. Yeah.
Yeah, Omos is starting to get a voice now. Omos is just a bodyguard. He has some comedic push, like, just, you're trying to really get him over. It's kind of like what MJF and Warlow is happening right now. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about AEW this quick.
Not yet.
Yeah, even though the accountability buddy had me dying, but Crown Jewel, because we didn't even get into that. Crown Jewels, we talked about the King and Queen. Big E, hold on 1 second.
So Big E put his man meat on Drew McIntyre's man meat and he was able to win with the man meat splash.
Yeah. That show was actually pretty good.
And
Like
it was
crown jewels ever in the work of Adam Cedric from Folk Culture Podcast. That actually probably was the best. Wait, I was gonna say crown jewels. At which, I mean, they're supposed to next year have 2 Saudi Arabia shows.
Yeah.
Which I
usually,
Audi,
I think it's like 2 a year for like 5 years. Maybe this was like the 3rd year, maybe 2nd year.
Because I want to say this is the 2nd year because I don't think they did anything last year.
Yeah, you're right.
But I remember Audi bringing that up and wanting to talk about it.
Damn. The Christian, I mean not Christian because man had a big year, but Edge and Seth Rollins. What did y'all think about that Hell in a Cell match?
It was brutal. Seth Rollins left.
Yeah,
I think it was a good match. It was a good opener. Edge, I guess, had to win just because it was the rubber match. I don't even think Seth Rollins won one match. Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, he won the one at what was the previous one? What pay-per-view was that? I know Edge won the first one and Rollins won the second.
Guess what, everybody? Guess who's on Raw? On this night, I said clearly that there's gonna be a rematch.
I'm actually surprised he didn't come out and try to stop him from winning the match. Or like when he was talking to E at the end of the show, because they kept moving the camera in a weird way. I thought he was gonna come out and spear him. That would be hilarious.
He's gonna be the captain of Raw's team.
That makes sense.
And if you go on my Twitter, King_X_Negus, I will tell you how I believe Survivor Series can be done in a greater fashion than it is now. Because right now, Survivor Series is hot garbage.
He ain't looking good.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't even feel like it means anything.
Because it doesn't. It isn't. So, we already have technically a few matches. I know everybody, we're going everywhere, but best believe we have some type of flow going on. But we already have Reigns and Big E, Nakamura and Damian Priest, the Usos versus Rated RK Bro, and then we have Becky versus Charlotte. Because I know, like, we talked about Crown Jewel a little bit last week, so we don't need to go at it again. Let's talk about the real stuff that happened, which we have 10 minutes left.
Yeah. Didn't work.
So what do y'all think about the whole Charlotte and Becky situation?
Oh man.
Sure, if it was a work, and honestly, I was heartbroken about the Bianca Belair situation and Becky winning. So I didn't care about them too. Fuck them. Fuck Charlotte. Fuck Becky. And then I heard it was gonna be there was a fight, and Sonya Deville was ready to fight Charlotte. I was like, this may be a work because I don't think anybody really cares about those two. So that's where I stand with it.
What do you think, Chris?
I mean, I kind of feel bad for Charlotte. You can just see like in her like the past couple of months, she just feel like she don't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, maybe she's just like ready to, she's just giving up on everything. So I'm not a big Charlotte fan. I mean, I feel like she overbooked immensely. But yeah, I mean, I don't get the whole. They're saying that Becky was like a hero in the locker room. I was like, did Jay not watch SummerSlam? Like, she should be the biggest villain there.
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah, I'm Audi. I don't really care.
And like character based. This is like behind the scenes based.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be honest, there's so much drama, like in wrestling. Honestly, there's just drama everywhere.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Like you would think people will grow up, but we never do. We stay in high school. But with the whole situation, this goes. I don't necessarily blame Charlotte or Becky. I blame the writers. Not really even the writers. I blame Vince. It's Vince's fault. It's all Vince's fault. Vince and Bruce. Because instead of doing something of substance with the titles, i.e., give it to Sasha Banks, i.e., give it to Bianca, they decided to show the people.
Which Charlotte wanted to do last week, I heard.
And they decided to keep it on the people, and then they just want them to do a swap like the New Day and the Street Profits did. The thing about them is that they're entertaining enough and they have enough clout within their like realm that they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
With them, it was told that both of them didn't want to do it from the jump, and that just Vince was like, no, you have to do it. That's on Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, and everybody who's afraid to say no to Vince. Like, you guys caused that situation, and sadly, Charlotte's the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences. Saying that they did say that she got escorted out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, don't do these stupid drafts where you draft the champion. Keep the champion on their respective brand. That's the easy way how to stop that whole situation from happening.
Right.
Want to put that person on there and have them lose the title that night. And then all of a sudden, oh, I want a rematch, but oh, guess what? You can't get your rematch because you're on this brand.
Different show, right?
Now, I got 2 questions. So, number 1, and this is just a quick yes or no. Is there an issue? Has there been a history of beef between Becky and Charlotte? Like real beef?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Not until like recently.
Yeah.
And then the second question, and this one is going to be like, all right, this one is just geared totally towards Charlotte. What is her consequence? Like, do you think that there will be a consequence because she's one of their biggest names, right?
Right.
And you know that there's a competition that is coaching, their mouth is salivating waiting for this because their women's division is not great. So do you think that there is going to be some type of serious consequence because I'm seeing the face.
At most, maybe she loses the title and she has to work her way back up. But at the end of the day, the WWE doesn't have much of a women's division, and they need Charlotte. Now, to keep it frank, they need Charlotte. They don't have a lot of stars. She has the name of just being a flair.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's one of the best workers. Like, besides Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, and Bianca, who do you think they're going to have, like, be a champion? They gave Carmella the championship before, but that went absolutely nowhere. They keep, like, undercutting Liv Morgan. They need to give Tamina, because there's nobody ever been Mina, like, a chance at the title. Or, I don't know, bring her together with her cousin Nia Jax and have them join the family. What? Common sense? Have them win the tag team championships? What? Oh my God. There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Selena is the queen, so I don't see them really putting her in the title picture just yet, because that's just going to bury being the queen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. She's on Raw. I thought she was going to be on SmackDown. I was like, oh no, they're probably going to have Charlotte versus Selena. But I don't see that. They have Doudrop. Shayna Baszler. Look, Shayna Baszler can go well because Shayna Baszler is a badass and my ass. Yeah, but in the women's division, they really don't have anybody, and that's just in general with the WWE. They're not creating stars. So if you're not creating stars,
it's gonna be the same people at the top.
Every time something happens, go get this belt back to Charlotte. That's why she's like the 57th time world heavyweight champion. But even if what are they gonna do? Fire her? They can't fire her. No. They won't fire her.
If they fire her, you know exactly where she's going. She's going to her fiance.
Oh.
And Andrade, he already put like FWWE. It's like, okay.
The only thing they can do is take the title from her and then probably put her on ice for a little bit.
Ooh.
Have work dark matches. But they're not gonna do
that. I got spoilers. I don't know if you want to know or not.
Yeah.
Toxic Attraction is your new NXT Tag Team Champions.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, Toxic Attraction. Oh, I'm so happy I gotta tweet that right now. I gotta tweet her.
Go ahead.
Shout out to a friend of the show, Chasey Jane.
Chasey Jane.
Hey.
Congrats.
I'm glad that she's okay from last week because she took a nice little tumble doing the suicide dive. Which when I talked to her, I was like, I'd never do dives just for that occasion. She's like, yeah, she might be retiring from doing dives. All I'm gonna say is go faster, run faster. But yes, I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for Gigi, formerly known as Priscilla Kelly. I've met Priscilla multiple times. Super nice girl, and I'm just so happy that JC captured the title. And she's only been there for less than like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
Recently showed up. So yeah, congrats to her. Congrats to Gigi Dolan. Let's hope Mandy Rose
wins the championship as well.
Yes. Triple threat. Right there. Love to see it. Hopefully.
And now this is going to be a little pause advertising it. Your ads here now.
We got ads.
We don't, but
yeah,
this is where they probably would before we transition.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll be back right after these messages, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back.
Yes, from taking a poop break.
Yes, and having advertisers.
Yeah,
that don't actually pay.
Yeah, I mean we don't have
not yet,
but
where y'all could be.
Exactly. Think of the future.
Insert your advertisement here.
Here.
You have your product. Put here, or here.
We got to do that.
Hit us up on the three not so wise man on Twitter, or you can hit us up individually and get a hold of us, and we can showcase your products.
Yes. All right. Now
we there for it.
With us being back, I do want to retract the statement that I made in the previous episode.
Okay.
And it is perfect because of what today is. I said
it's our anniversary.
No.
Try to get him in trouble.
Yeah. Not that. Hopefully she's not listening, even though she's for this. But yes, no. I've said last episode that Cult of Personality is trash.
Boo this man.
After I left the pod, I continued for the next 4 days singing Cult of Personality.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Bro, that's my hype music.
And I'm doing it while I'm cleaning. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah, see, you get it. Yeah.
So I am retracting it. Cult of Personality is an amazing, amazing, catchy ass song. And I am saying this on CM Punk's birthday.
Ooh,
So,
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy
Punk
birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Punk.
segment, the Chicago made. The guy that is irritating me on the AEW Dynamite and commentary, but put on great matches on Rampage. Yeah. Happy birthday. The Code of Personality is an amazing song. So there we go. I take it back.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. And I am
So,
not.
Toxic Attraction, I've heard their theme song before.
Huh?
I've heard Toxic Attraction's theme song before. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
As well, looking at their entrance.
Okay, look, yeah, he's watching again. That's what real wrestling fans. We're working. I gotta check this out. Yeah, this is the love.
My friend just won the title. I gotta check it out.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
And then also, can we just give it up for Mandy Rose looking like a motherfucking snack?
Hold on, wait, I'm not doing that. I see.
See, he is trying to get you in trouble.
I know. Right? I was giving them up for Mandy Rose because I thought she did something great because I'm not watching NXT, but yeah.
No, not yet.
Okay, so yeah, no, that's all you. Now, going next. Oh, the last thing before we leave WWE. They put out their pay-per-view lineup for 2022. And it has Day One, which is happening in Atlanta, the Royal Rumble, which is happening in St. Louis. Then, and both of those is in January. Then they skipped February and March and went to April 2nd and 3rd for WrestleMania, right?
You love to see it.
And then they just waited to May for an unnamed pay-per-view. Chicago on Sunday, June 5th for another unnamed pay-per-view. Then you got Money in the Bank in July. So May, June, July got one. No, July got two because SummerSlam. So it's Money in the Bank.
Yeah, they're doing SummerSlam at the end of the month now.
Yeah. And then they got they skipped August and put another unnamed pay-per-view in September, either the 3rd or the 4th, which is interesting. And then nothing until Survivor Series.
Ooh.
They are spacing themselves out.
What I've heard to the yeah, I fucked that up. So, like again, I said it before. I think I said it earlier in this podcast that they are planning to do 2 shows in Saudi Arabia, and finally, the UK will get a new pay-per-view, which they're doing it around the 30th anniversary of SummerSlam, because it was in UK like a long ass time ago. Mm-hmm. But why not just have SummerSlam in the UK? Like,
yeah.
As much as people are like, oh, why are they doing this, that? You don't understand how many people from around the world go to WrestleMania. And most are from Europe. So if they do SummerSlam in Europe,
man.
I know that they're doing that, and I got Peacock, so I don't know if Crown Jewel is the actual pay-per-view.
It is.
Okay. So that is something that I am not seeing. Like, they're not even talking about Crown Jewel being a pay-per-view. But I think that the one in September will probably satisfy one of those. And I think that there's actually going to be a couple more. But I just thought it was interesting that it was Day One, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
They not doing it is.
Well, the reason why they don't have the crown jewels up there is because they don't have like the extra time, like the time frame. They don't have like they know the venue, obviously, they just don't have the dates. And that's the same with the UK pay-per-view. They don't have the dates just yet.
Okay. So
once they have the dates, then they'll like promote it.
All right, so so that adds 3 more.
Oh no, why is he beating up my boy Malik? Oh, but by the way, he's on NXT too. Malik Black, watch out for him.
Okay, watch out for Blue Black.
All right, maybe it's not.
Yeah, so that's 3 more pay-per-views that they're not showing. So does this seem like they're doing this because of some of these things don't matter anymore? So they're trying to make things feel a little more important?
I think you give him too much credit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just me that tends to try to give Vince credit because he's, I like
Vince.
Yeah, I mean he tend to make shit work.
Yeah,
like, I see UK has been dying to have a pay-per-view. They've been dying to get like a new pay-per-view like over there. So I can definitely see them doing that, and then with that Saudi Arabia hashtag almost a hostage situation. Yeah, it's all about money. So end of the day, money.
Yeah. I mean, this really gonna put the creative team on a pedestal they got to live up to.
Again, giving them too much credit.
Yeah.
All right, that's a segue.
I'm trying to be positive.
I want to segue into giving somebody a round of applause. Let's give it a
Me.
Paige.
Who?
Paige. Christian.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said Paige. I was like, I love her too.
Yeah. No. Christian Paige. He main evented 3 freaking major pay-per-views in different promotions in the same year.
Oh, that wasn't a bad bump.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yes, Christian has been in WWE, NXT, and in TNA Impact. I think that's the only individual who's been able to do that. He's main evented all 3 of them.
Yep.
Is Christian now the GOAT?
I don't know.
Better than Edge? Because I haven't seen Edge do that before, but Christian has Captain Charisma. What do you think? Not that he's better than Edge, but just.
Oh, so I was about to do a hot take, and I was saying I don't want to go there. But yeah, I mean, I think it go with this thing was outwork everyone or something like that. Like yeah, he's definitely moving this year. Always been a Christian fan, so.
And it works. I knew once he won the championship that it was going to work just because he's been at Impact before.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Winning the title was just the easier way of transitioning, like, past.
Yeah.
Audi, are you here?
Oh yeah, now I'm here. I'm back.
Okay, so I can ask you this question. Is
No.
Christian a better wrestler than Edge?
In my opinion, that is a tough one. I would say slightly. I would say okay, I'll say this. At one point, Christian was the better one to me, but this resurgence between the both of them, Edge has shown me that old animal that I've seen when he was You Think You Know Me.
Or whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I would say Christian is the better wrestler. I think Edge is the better storyteller.
Yeah.
In the ring, anyway. Well, in and out the ring. Ain't nobody touching Edge's promos. Tell you that right now. That boy get intense, make you feel something.
Don't mess with Edge's family.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Seth Rollins is still alive.
Yeah.
I'm still saying WrestleMania, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins versus Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, that would work. I mean, but
Might as well. I mean, that's if Beth want to wrestle.
women, so
I think she like her commentary job on NXT.
Yeah, but I mean, he went to his house, so next time they're gonna go to his house, and then all of a sudden, there's the man. So boom, boom, bing, bang, boom. We got a fight going.
all right.
Long-term story.
Let's what has happened on NXT, not NXT, but Rampage.
Let's see. It seems like people are slowly getting sick of CM Punk wrestling only on Rampage. They want him
to. I said this last week.
Yeah.
But I mean, he does have a match on Dynamite this week.
He usually does commentary, so I can see. Sorry, something crashed. I can see him also like doing a match on Dynamite and then doing all of Rampage as an interviewer.
Yeah. Tony Khan was in an interview and he said that he has reign to do whatever he wants, but he is loving playing in Rampage. He's saying that he's literally milking it. He's taking that like how I said last week. You know, the matches where it can be dream matches or where these big names can do whatever it is that they want. Bryan Danielson and CM Punk are having fun taking these huge matches or these super interesting matches where you don't think it's going to be good and they turn it into masterpieces. Because I mean, shoot, Bryan Danielson being in the buy-in was crazy. CM Punk wrestling the wrestlers that he's been like, you're going to tune in because he's going to be wrestling.
Yep. And this Wednesday he has a match on Dynamite finally against Bobby Fish.
Oh yeah, they did set that up. That should be a really good match.
Oh yeah.
Really hard hitting, good.
Yeah, I was saying last week. I don't know where this Bobby Fish was in NXT, but this feels like a completely different person.
Oh, he was stuck.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna say the Undisputed Era was Adam Cole and Bobby Fish, even though they're both heels. Sorry, I'm thinking inside my head, and I have shit going on how technically they can bring the Undisputed Click.
There you go.
To AEW.
That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure Bobby Fish and Adam Cole won the tag champs one time in NXT. Pretty sure. Or maybe it's Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly.
No, I want to say it was Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, but then Fish got hurt, so then added Roderick Strong.
Yeah. Okay. Roddy's still the cruiserweight champ. Oh my God, Mandy Rose, you can't be coming out looking like. I'm sorry. Continue.
What I say?
I gotta close my door. Hold on.
Yeah. So Rampage is. They talking about who is leaving, but I think that
who leaving?
Yeah, I think that some of the brand name wear off. I mean, it's these big shockers is. I'm sorry, I got my dog in the background and he's just been playing. I think that they're getting some dedicated fans that are going to watch every week, and I don't think this was intended to be in competition. Actually, it wasn't intended to be in competition on Friday nights because
WWE just made it a competition.
Yeah.
You said what?
WWE made it a competition for themselves.
Yeah, and that's what Tony Khan has said. He said he wanted to just put it an hour later on a Friday so the fans can have their wrestling. It's not
Yeah.
in that. It's just okay. This is wrestling. You're about to get 3 hours of wrestling, but 2 hours of SmackDown, 1 hour of Rampage. And so it's supposed to be something
Yeah, Rampage was always supposed to be just like an extension of Dynamite.
yeah, and
Just like get like that lesser known people on there, get them known, get them on TV, get them used to it,
yeah. So, but I thought that I didn't get a chance to see Dynamite or Rampage because I was celebrating the birthday. So I was enjoying myself. But I was kind of like, oh, I wish I could watch, and I was only catch clips. But so I
Yeah.
definitely let y'all take over on the Dynamite front.
So on Rampage we had Orange Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Well, oh yeah, we do have the
Eliminator tournament.
There we go.
That's what I'm here for, man. I got all the facts.
I don't necessarily remember who won all of them, but I can definitely see Daniel Bryan going on because he destroyed Dustin.
Yeah.
And I like how he's not settling for one finisher. He's moving different submissions. I always wanted to do that when I was wrestling, but people are like, oh, it doesn't make sense. Those people. What do they know?
Yeah, no. I always thought it was like the more like ways you had to finish the match, it was like it just made you like an overall better wrestler.
Yeah, I guess like per the WWE, it's like, oh, you need that finisher so people will know like it's the finish, but
right. Man, if you could tap somebody out, tap them out.
Exactly. Daniel Bryan's treating it like an actual fight where I might not be able to hit this move, but I can put him in a submission. I can do something to try to win. And that's what I'm highly enjoying watching him wrestle. And
yes.
It's him versus Eddie Kingston.
Yes. And I think they called an audible because Lance Archer got hurt on that moonsault. Because they went straight to the finish.
I mean, I would have too. Hell, I would have wouldn't have even had him roll back in the ring.
Yeah.
I would have just like, yo, he can't. It's done.
Yeah. But the X is up. Yeah. That's rough.
On my head when I did a Hurricane Rana, and my neck was stiff. I couldn't hold my head up, and I legit had to like grab the rope to keep myself from from falling down. Because if I did, my head was going to droop down. And I was just going to hit the floor. And then I went out and wrestled like a fucking idiot. That's life. What else happened on that is of note?
Let's see. At the Bryan Dustin match, we had MJF. MJF
I saw that promo, and like always, he hits a little below the belt.
Oh yeah, man. He said Lex Luger. I was like, oh my god, what are you? You can't do this.
I gotta bring to it.
Oh my god, he ain't even do nothing, man. Why'd you bring him into this?
Lex ain't doing nothing but minding his own business, even though he has his own little issues with people. But that's here nor there.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah. MJF being the great heel promo that he is. What else we had here? Oh. Yeah, we had that. Talk about that at the end. The Cody Malachi Black match.
Which, that was a good match. Hard-hitting match. I feel like they rushed the end of it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely felt that way.
It was a rush, but it also seemed like maybe Andrade missed his cue. Because, I saw, when they were sitting on the outside, I saw Arn Anderson in the ring, And I was wondering like
Yeah.
what was he doing in the ring until Andrade came out and was like,
Yeah, he was in there for a while. Then
then
Andrade came out. Yeah.
on Dynamite, they're having next week is going to be Pac and Cody versus Andrade and Malachi.
Oh,
Because
on Dynamite?
during the Pac Andrade match, I want to the lights went out and all of a sudden Malachi Black was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I was on Rampage.
We're gonna have that tag team match like at the next show. They could also do that at the pay-per-view to really
Yeah.
But I think this is more of a TV show, a TV match.
Yeah, I would definitely do that on a Dynamite or something.
Or
yeah.
Let's see.
What else we have here? Jungle Boy getting jumped by the Elite.
Typical.
He beat the mess out of Brandon Cutler though.
Yeah, Jungle Boy is starting to evolve into a Jungle Man.
Yeah. And I'm here for it. See the Malachi. So I mean, they're just kind of just setting up. The Sammy Guevara and
American Top Team. There we go.
Yeah. So they set up a match with Guevara and Ethan Page for next week for the TNT Championship.
Which I can definitely see Guevara winning still.
Yep. Then he added a bunch of stipulations to it.
Yeah.
Like if Sammy wins, he get to pick the 3 people from American Top Team, face the Inner Circle at Full Gear.
But it's like,
but if Sammy loses, he leaves the Inner Circle.
Yeah.
Which I don't see happening.
Not at all. Not right now. Like they have to give the blow off. Like what is the one match that they always have at AEW? The whole field.
Oh, the Stampede matches.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
America's Top Team versus the Inner Circle and a Stampede match.
That'd be interesting.
That way you could like, if the people that they pick aren't really like the best at pro wrestling, you can hide like.
Yeah, and the cinematic match, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely see that, but then also with there being crowds, I also don't see them doing them.
Yeah,
but I feel like I would prefer them doing a Stampede match.
Yeah,
instead of a giant man match.
Yeah, for sure. So what else happened? I think that's pretty much it for Dynamite. We got the last match of the first round in the World Championship. Yeah, the tournament. We got John Moxley versus Preston Vance, number 10 from the Dark Order. That's happening on Dynamite. And yeah. I think they set up Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston for Rampage next week. I'm not sure.
It sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see Moxley winning that one.
I want to say it's Moxley and Daniel.
Yeah, in the finals. Yeah. Yep. I'm curious to see the Moxley and Cassidy match, to be honest. That should be interesting.
I feel like he's gonna like kick him very softly, and Moxley's just gonna punch him in the face.
Hey, I'm here for it. Yeah, so that's Dynamite. Looking at another good week of wrestling.
And then let's see. We don't really talk about Impact, but we have a lot of champions on Impact right now. Moose is your new Impact World Champion. We have the Trey Miguel is your new X Division champion. We have Mickey James, she
New knockout champ.
Knockouts Championship. And then what are their names? Casey Lee and formerly known as the Iconics.
Yeah. They're going to like Inspiration now, I think, or something like that.
Inspirations. They are your new Impact Women's champions. So, give it up to them.
Yes.
I
Her
feel
Bound for Glory was a good show.
Yes. Bound for Glory. Like Impact has been slowly showing like how good they could have been back then. And they are like real competition.
Oh yeah.
ROH, MLW, and with them possibly getting they were supposed to get Bronson Reed, but something happened where they told him not to come in. They were looking at getting the wrestlers formerly known as Braun Strowman and Wyndham Rotunda. So hopefully they can get those people in and make Impact great again.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely got a stacked roster. That's for sure. Good wrestling.
I think we're going to shut this down. But before we do, I want to give you guys your Indie Worker of the Week.
Yeah.
So, Indie Worker of the Week is my man, Chico Adams. Chico has been wrestling for 10 years now. His favorite wrestlers are Stone Cold, Chris Jericho, and The Rock. You can currently find him at WXW. His signature moves are the stroke, which if you know Jeff Jarrett, then you'll know what the stroke is. The spear and the SCO. Let's see. He is the longest reigning and current WXW champion. He has competed on WWE, AEW, MLW, OVW, Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, and he's also been one of Goldberg's security guards at WrestleMania 36. His Twitter and Instagram handle is @TheChicoAdams, and you can find all of his bookings at buckchicoadams@gmail.com. We will be putting in our and all of our social media pages, his picture and how to get in touch with him. Chico's the absolutely nicest guys that you could meet in wrestling. He plays like one of the greatest heels. I probably have never seen him as a face. For some reason, he's not a face. He has a face that only you can hate.
Those the best kind of heels.
Yes, definitely check out Chico Adams when you're here in Florida. He's from Massachusetts, so he usually goes up there every once in a while and wrestles. But if you ever see a show with him on it, please believe you will be entertained. And you will also see his manager, Eric Christopher. Probably said that wrong. My guy, I'm so sorry. Nope, I was right. Eric Christopher. His manager, which, let's see. Because I'm just going to do a double. We're doing a double whammy. Manager, Dr. Eric Christopher, has been working for 8 years. This
man looked like a heel manager.
He uses some big words, but he's a pro wrestling psychiatrist. There was another big word, and I can't. His favorite wrestler is Edge. You can currently find him at Coastal Championship Wrestling and WXW. You can find him on Twitter under Wrestling Psych, and that's WRESTLIN Psych. And you can also find him on Instagram under the same token. Now, that being said, we are the three not so wise men talking wrestling, even though there's two of us at the moment. Audi had to leave and take care of family business. You can find me on all on Instagram and Twitter, King_X_Negas. Definitely hit me up. I'm always down to talk to people and interact with people. Definitely go on my Twitter and look at what I said for the Survivor Series and how you can make it better, WWE. I tagged you in it.
Listen to it.
And yeah, if you want to see my guy Chris here, where can I get you at?
Yep, they can catch me on Twitter at chaos_prince245. Cash at me because I need a new mic, new headset,
new stuff,
new shoes. I was fine. Don't worry about the shoes. I'm walking at $, Mr. Chaos 92. And yeah.
And you can catch, let's see, I'm trying to pull up our, yes, you can catch us on our Twitter where you can like talk to any of us. It is 3 Not So Wise Men TW on Twitter. You can definitely hit us up, talk to us on there. Don't forget you can listen to listen to this podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Audio, and then probably within the next day, we're going to be on YouTube with our video. And what are you giggling about?
I got more spoilers, my guy.
Rex
Mandy Rose. No. Mandy Rose wins the NXT Women's Championship. Dakota Kai dressed up as the Grim Reaper. Cost Raquel the title.
So Toxic Attraction has taken over. They've swept.
Oh Lord, she hit her with a shovel. Good God, I gotta watch this.
Shout out to Mandy Rose for winning the NXT Women's Championship. Shout out to Chasey James and Gigi for winning the NXT Women's Championship. And just shout out to the Toxic Attraction all together as a whole. Okay. This is 4 women.
Congrats, ladies. Congrats.
Next, next they're gonna go to the main roster and take over there.
Hopefully.
I mean, I say that, but then we all know that once you go up to the main roster,
we don't talk about that. We try to stay positive around here.
But until next week, we wish you all the best. Definitely make sure to stay watching wrestling. Stay positive. Don't care about these stupid ratings and everything, because at the end of the day, you have grown men and women wrestling and pursuing their dreams of wrestling in front of you, the audience, the fans, the universe, whatever these promotions want to call you. And
for our entertainment.
To support indie wrestling. You never know who you might see on indie wrestling, on an indie show. You might see, if you go to GCW, John Moxley. You might go to one to see somebody from Impact Wrestling. Evil Uno is constantly going and working events. So you never know who you're going to see at indie event, and you never know who will grow to become
that next big star.
Yeah. So until then, we wish you guys all the luck. Stay safe. And until next week, eat shit. Just kidding.
Can't say that. When you said the show, I guess you can. I guess it don't matter. But yeah, what he said.
You guys have a great night.
Take it easy.